Hi everybody, happy Thursday. It's Wanda, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. And today I'm not cooking a big meal, but I'm going to show you a very delicious appetizer that requires these fried little fritters. The little fritters. So this is just like a dip, or what should I say, like a batter that I'm going to use. And what I'm going to use the batter for is to fry up these crab legs. They come in a bag like this, and they're surimi snow like style. So all they are is just the crab meat or snow crab legs. Okay, so what I want to do in this recipe is very simple. I'm going to need 8 ounces of water. I'm going to need a frying pan. What do you have for me today? Okay. It won't cooperate. That's fine. I'll help it along. Oops. Did you see that? I don't see that. Okay. Okay. Okay, something's wrong with these matches. I'll try another book. Hopefully I'll have better luck with this one. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so I'm putting this pan here, and what I'm going to do is put some oil in there, and I'm going to fry them. So let me just put some oil in the pan. Okay, there we go. So let me check my light on my camera. It seems to dim on me. Okay, here we go. So this is what they look like. I already patted them down to take out most of the water since they were frozen. All I did was just like pat them down a little so I could release the water so it would stick better to the batter. Now, this batter just requires 8 ounces of water. And like I said, this is fritter mix. Okay, so fritter mix is made with codfish. So you take the fritter mix and you can put it right in the bowl. Okay. I'm going to use this bowl because it's long. So, alright. Get all my fritters in there. And I have my oil already heating, so that'll help me along. Okay, there we go. It's all of it. And what you want to do is 8 ounces of warm water. Not hot water, warm water. I have an 8-ounce cup here, 8 ounces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this in. Okay, so let me get rid of this, and let me get this little thing here to keep it from moving while I give it a quick mix. And this is delicious. If you love fried fritters, if you ever had them before, they're really delicious. They're just some codfish in a batter, and you take them and you just pour them in the pan, and you make little patties. They're really delicious. In Spanish, they're called bacalaitos. Bacalaitos. And it's really tasty. You would go to a fair or anywhere in Puerto Rico or any Hispanic place, and you can ask for bacalaitos. And all it is fried fritter. It has a lot of seasonings in it. You could see that. All the green. Okay, so this batter's done. Like I said, it's so simple. Just 8 ounces of water, and you're ready to go. Like I said, you could just take it by the spoonful and put it in the pan, and you can have your fried fritters. Yeah, so that. Okay, so let's get this fork clean. Okay, so let me check if this oil. Let me test and see if it's already getting hot. No, it's not hot yet. I really have to wait for that to get hot. The hotter the oil, the faster the fry. I have a little pizza box here that I always cut. I like to put the stuff on top of here because it keeps whatever you're frying, it keeps it nice and crispy, as opposed to putting it in a paper towel or in a plate where it holds moisture. I always use this, and it works for me. Next time you fry something and you want it to be crispy, just if you have a piece of cardboard, you put it to drip on the cardboard, and you're gonna get a good crisp to it. Okay, so it's getting there. I could see those little bowls that I made are already starting to sizzle up, if you could see them. They're already sizzling, so just give it another minute. While that happens, I'll take one of these and I'll just dip it in here. Like I said, this is not a meal, this is just an appetizer. You can do this for parties, you know, and gives it a good fry, a nice crispy fry, and a nice fishy flavor if you like fish. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drop it right into my hot oil, and I'll do another one. You want to saturate it really good, like that. That's 2. And it makes it really crispy. If I have any leftover batter, I'll just make little fritters with it. But these are really good. You can make anything with these little crab legs. You could make sushi. You could make cold salad with macaroni. Just about anything. They're so good if you like fish. Okay, so I have 3 of them in there. I don't think I want to throw any more, but I will just leave these sitting in here until I'm ready to pull them out and fry them. Okay, so these are all set. The more saturated they get, the better. I'm gonna remove this plate and check the lighting again. Okay, that lighting is great. We're doing good. Okay, so I'll leave that fork here, and excuse me. So you see, these I'm just gonna wait for them to fry up. They're so good, so delicious. I think I went to Chinatown one time and I saw something like this. They were like fried crab legs in a batter, and I got an idea that those little bacalaitos, you see it says bacalaitos on them, that's what you want to get. Bacalaitos, it's fish fritter mix, and you can make these little dough patties. They're so good, so good, so good, addictingly good. So here we go. We're waiting for them to fry up. I'll give it about at least 2 minutes on each side. When I see that it starts to get a little darker on the edges, then I can flip them. But you don't want to flip them too often. I mean, it's just a little fritter on top, and these are really hold a lot of moisture in it. So if you can get a good fry on them, you could dry them up and get them crispy. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just waiting for that. Thankfully, my oil, it heated up very fast. Very good, very happy. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna take a peek at one. Nope. No, 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 not yet. Okay. Just give it a couple of more minutes. I'll just swirl it around. Let the oil get hot evenly. Like that. Okay, so just a few more minutes and you'll see how nice and crispy they look on one side. And it has a pretty good batter on it, so make a nice little crust, as opposed to eating it like that. It's kind of squishy and wet. But this way, it's a nice little appetizer. You can even put them on little skewers, and you could put them on the pan, or probably in the oven. I'm sure you can do it. I'm not sure if you could. I've never tried them. I like to cook them any other way. I'm talking about the fritter, because it was always meant to be fried, so I never did anything else with it. But it really makes a good coating, so you can fry other things like crab legs or anything that you want that has fish inside or a fishy substance. Okay, so this one looks like it's getting a nice color. Yes, it is. I'm gonna flip it. Look at, can you see that color? And you hear that crisp? Hear it? Nice and crispy. Okay, so we're gonna do the other one. Let's just give it a quick little, there we go, a little flip there, and do a little flip there. Now these are gonna be really good. They're nice and crispy. So, like I said, we're just gonna leave them in another few minutes, and then I'll fry these up, and then we'll be done. And there goes your appetizers. You can always make fish fritters also. You can make them into little patties and lay them out, and people can help themselves. So, but these are really great. Like I said, you can put skewers on them. If you stick in little skewers, you can fry them with the skewers if you had a different type of pan. Not maybe this one, because it won't lay flat. But if you have a big pan, you can put the skewers in. I'm not sure if you can get the skewers wet. I don't know about not frying them though. I don't think they could be steamed. I think it needs to develop a crunch with the oil. So you can hear that already. It's sizzling really nice. Oh, I'm hot. These days have been so hot. Like, not even the temperature is so high, but just the humidity. The humidity is really high, so I don't want to do anything in the kitchen, but you have to eat, right? And this is a little quick little treat. That one flipped by mistake, but you know what? Let's just give them one more flip, because I just want to give them a nice, they have a great little toasty edge on the side. That's good. And they're not breaking apart, which is good. You don't want them to break. That's why I left them in here a little while to soak. They're getting a good, nice soak in there. Like I said, they're frozen, and they carry water. So you really want to have them defrosted all the way, and then you can pat them down with the paper towel, and that'll do the trick. So you know what? I don't want these to burn. I just want them to get nice and brown, like that color that you see right there. Perfect. Perfect. My nose is thinking that it's gonna get bacalaitos, but it's gonna get more surprised when it gets crab leg fried in bacalaito mix. And the mix is really cheap. I don't think it goes for more than $2. You can make it yourself too. Just some flour, water, and any seasonings that you want to put in there. Some garlic, salt, pepper, any kind of ingredients that you want to put in there. And then you buy a piece of codfish, and then you just like boil it up for a few minutes, and then you could just break it up and put it into the batter, and you can make your own bacalaitos. I do that sometimes also myself. Sometimes they have them in the bags, and sometimes you get them in the box. When they're in the box, they're salted. When they're in a bag, when they're in the bag, okay, I lost my train of thought. All right, let's go. You see this? Okay, so what I wanted to say is when they're in the bag, you can catch them in the fridge section, in the refrigerator section, and I'm talking about the codfish, and you can make bacalaitos with that. So these are just great the way they are right now. You can hear that crisp. I just want to release all the oil, and like I said, I'll put them right there. It's best cardboard. If you want something crunchy, this is the best thing to do it on. There you go. Look at that. Nice and crispy and not burnt. So you're tricking your mouth into thinking you're getting crab legs, but you're getting some fritters. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I don't want to break it. Okay, so we take that one and put it in there. Grab another one, and we'll put it right there. And the last one. Perfect. Like I said, this fritter, let's see, I don't want to make the video too long, but I will show you how the fritters are made. So, because I have a lot of leftover, but you can hear this. See, they stay very crispy. It absorbs all the oil, so that's good. Now this oil is really hot. I have to watch it because I don't want them to burn. Like I said, all I want them to do is crisp, and this pocket's really hot. I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit because I don't want them to get too burnt. But yes, usually I'll make my own bacalaito mix. I think I have a piece of codfish. Let me see. I'm gonna just check and see if I do, so I can show you. Oh yes, I do. Okay, so this one is fresh codfish. Okay, I have this one reserved, but it looks like this. And I think I made a bacalao salad on one of my videos. You can go back and check. This is bacalao, and it's codfish, and it is salted. You can see the salt. And what you do is that you just keep it in water for a while, as long as you want, because it's just a matter of how much salt you want removed from it. I like it a little salty. A few things I like salty. So it shreds up, as you can see. See, it's nice and shredded. So you take it, you put it in water, not boiling it. You put it in water and you wait for it to puff up, because it will puff up since this is like dry. And after it puffs up, you dump the water and you put fresh water. And you boil it for like 5 minutes, and you let that cool, and then you could just shred it apart. So this is the cod, And that's what's in here, codfish fritters. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna remove the salt off my hand. Okay, so let's not waste no paper towels anymore. Remember, we're trying to save paper towels. Okay, so let me see if it's ready. Yeah, it has a nice little browning to it already. See that? Delicious. My granddaughter just loves the crab legs because she puts them in her sushi. I think it's like imitation crab meat, but I guess this one is not so imitation. It says surimi, snow leg style. So you find these in the freezer section, and you can let them defrost. They're fully cooked and ready to eat. You can just put these in a salad, cut them up, make a nice macaroni salad, and that'll be good. I'm just gonna put this back in my ice box because I don't want it to melt. I don't want it to melt, so let me just put that in the freezer right there. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm gonna put this back over here because they're gonna stay crispy. And these are cooking very nice. It doesn't have a brown part on one side, but these are really delicious. I'm gonna cut one up just to show you how they look. Okay. So you see they're crispy, very crispy, but they're very soft inside. And if you cut them, you see there's hardly no oil that comes out of there, only fish. It's really soft inside, but crispy on the outside. Very good, delicious. I'm gonna snack on those later after the video, but that's what they look like inside. See, a nice little crab in a nice little crispy little shell. All right, so these need to be ready to flip. Like I said, I really don't want them to get too dark. I just want them to crisp up. So I'm gonna grab a spoon, so when I take these out, I could show you what the bacalaitos look like, okay? Hold on. Okay, so I have this massive spoon here, and I'm gonna scoop up the bacalaitos with this. So I'm gonna leave that right there, and we'll continue to fry these. Like I said, this is really quick. If you have deep fryer, throw a whole bunch in at once, and they'll be done very quick. Okay, this has got a nice color to it. Everybody loves these in my house. Everybody loves bacalaitos, and the snow crabs are a plus. They're so delicious. So once I finish putting them here, I can easily just move them. Let me get my dish. Okay, so I want to make sure it's dried, but I'm just going to put them here for now because they're really nice and crispy. Look at that. Delicious. Delicious. I'm just going to put that right here to the side, and we'll leave my cardboard there. They're starting to look like that. And let's flip these again, because like I said, they're done very fast. The meat, the crab legs are already done. Okay, so there's like basically nothing you have to do to the crab legs. They're already cooked. But if you want to spruce them up, you can put them in a lot of different recipes. So that has a nice crisp. Very nice. These are so good. I love them. But like I said, I'm just making a little snack today because today was a pizza day. And I'm free from the kitchen, but I still have a craving for this. So I said, let me share my craving because hopefully you'll buy it and make it and you can see how delicious it is for yourself. Okay. You can see all the crispy edges on the side. These are about ready to take out now. And these don't have any bone, okay? But some codfish does come with bone, and you have to debone it. You can choose to buy ones that are already deboned, but this sometimes carries little tiny bones, and sometimes they don't. But they are boneless. They're supposed to be boneless. Okay, see this deliciousness? crispy crab legs. Okay. This will quick your little, I feel like eating fish craving. See, that's good. I'm about to take these out because they're fried enough. So let me just grab all three and scoop that oil out. Scoop out all that oil. Let that oil run through. They're already super crispy. Hear that? Crispy. Okay, so we're gonna set those right there. And let me show you how to make bacalaitos. Bacalaitos are little fried fritters. So I'm just gonna take 1 spoon of this and I'm just gonna put it right there. And I'll put another one here. I think I can get probably 3 in here, or just like 1 big one if I wanted to. Okay, so see, these are the bacalaitos and they're so delicious and so crispy. If you've never had them, well, you should try them. And they're gonna crisp up really fast. They made like little cups. They look like cups. I don't know why I never saw them make little cups before. I always see them flat, or maybe if they have a lot of rising, like, where was I gonna say, the baking soda or the baking powder, then they get really puffy. But you really don't want to pour a lot all in one shot because you don't want it gummy inside. You want the whole fritter to be crispy. So look, see, it's already getting a nice little brown. Just gonna swirl it around a little bit more, like that. And these are called bacalaitos. Bacalaitos. And just basically codfish fritters. That's it. Okay, so look at that. Delicious. I love them. So easy to make. Just buy a box of these, and like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can put other things too. Depends what you want. But yeah, see? So yummy. I want to take these little bowls out because they're gonna burn, and then they'll stick onto the other batch that I'll throw in here, which I just have a few more left in there. Okay, that one doesn't want to come out. That's fine, but they're also getting really nice and crispy. Let me see if I can get this one out. Okay, just want to get them because they'll turn black, and then they'll, like I said, they'll jump on the new ones that I make, and not appetizing, but yeah, see, nice deep fried. Very nice. Let me check the light on the camera again. See, I don't know. I need new equipment. Okay, see, I just move and shaky. No. Okay, so these are about ready. See that brown, that brown coloring? That's what you're looking for, just like a golden brown. You don't want them to get too dried up. I mean, you don't want to be crunching and crack a tooth. So you make them crispy, not crunchy. Okay. Oof. So hot. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out also because I think they're done. They have a nice coat. They're nice and brown, which is how I wanted them. See, golden color. You can see a little crab meat in there also. That's another thing. You can take the crab meat, chop it up in pieces, and put it in your batter so they'll all be crunchy inside. You can do that. There's a lot of things. So versatile. See, so just wait for that oil to drain out a little bit. Okay, no more oil. So I'm gonna put them right here. Delicious. Okay, and I'm gonna grab the rest of my batter. That, like I said, it's not much. If I can get another 3 fritters out of here. If my mother watches this video and calls me and says, I want bacalaitos, I'm gonna have to go to my mom's house and make a video just so I can make a bacalaitos. She loves them. I always make them for her. I usually make them fresh with the flour and the codfish. Okay. I have like room for one more, but I'm just gonna put this to the side for now because when I'm done with the video, I'll just throw it all in one shot and make one big one. But it's not a lot. It really isn't. It's just a really small amount, but it's still like a fritter. I just don't have the room to put it in there. I don't have the room to put it in the pot right now because I'm using a really small one. So let those cook up. Oh my goodness. Hace calor. Okay. No more. Autumn, huh? We're in autumn already. Or fall. No, not fall, autumn. So these are really crispy. As you can see, very nice and crispy. Together. Very crispy. And I'm going to put these right here next to them. Hold them like that. There you go. Doesn't that look so good? Okay, we're going to put these little bacalaitos on the side. And let's finish frying these out. I think I flipped them too fast. They didn't even get brown yet. But these will get brown in no time at all. And the oil is really high. So I hope you're cool wherever you are. Because this heat is hot. I have the window closed. All I'm getting is like steam. It's so humid. But there you go. There they go. They're getting brown. Nice and crispy brown. See that? Yum yum. Okay. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna fry those last ones, and I'll be done. Because I really don't have any more room on my plate. So we'll just do it like this, and that's it. Okay. Let's flip this one. Well, this one looks the browner one. So, and they're real thin. They're so thin that you know they're gonna crisp up really fast. Look how thin they are. So, if you don't cook them long enough, they'll stay white and gummy in the inside. So, the bacalaitos, I think you would have to cook them just a little longer than the crab legs. But okay, we're almost done with our delicious appetizers. I can hardly wait. I can have so many of them, even though they're not good for you, because, I mean, oil, a lot of fat. You don't want that, but they really don't pick up that much. You could see they're really dry, crispy, but dry. And you see my cardboard here. Oops, I'm literally done. My cardboard hardly absorbs any oil because there wasn't that much. Okay, these are turning brown really fast. I'm just gonna flip it and leave it like half a minute more, and then I'm taking them out. Okay. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you buy it and make it. I'll do another video one time and show you how I prepare the masa, which is the mixture myself, homemade. But for now, I have the box. Why not use the box? Again, I don't want to see, they're just called bacalaito fish fritter mix. Okay, so you can get that. All right, these are done. They are so crispy. Crispy. I'm just gonna throw the other one in now. Okay, but let me put these here. Put them side down. Ooh, crispy. Okay, and like I said, you can make them whatever size you like. I made them small because I'm using a small pan, but you can make them as big as you want. As this one is gonna be a little bigger, you're gonna see that. Okay, that's it. And again, this is weird. Like, I've never seen bacalaitos make this little cup. It looks like a cup. See what I'm talking about? How it lifted up on the ridges. I've never seen that before. That's really curious. Kick out of that. But look at this. You could go like this and just swirl it around so you can get the oil on top, oil on the bottom. It's like cooking it on both sides all in one shot. See, this looks really good. And like I said, see how the little pieces float inside the ones that you just mixed. You can always grab like I have this one. I have this little one right here, and this is great. You can just pick them up just like that. See? You can lift up all the little crumbs that are burning because they're too small. Don't want to come. There we go. See? You can do that, like I said, while you're frying them, so you won't get the little crumbs. Like I got one crumb inside there, and it'll probably just come out on its own. If not, no big deal. But look at that. You can make them any size. You can make them small. You can make them big. See? Beautiful. They sound so crispy. Listen. Very crispy. Bacalaitos and crab legs and fritters. Okay, so look at that. I can get rid of these crab carrots. Don't need it. Excuse me. Okay, this one's just about to turn. Oh, it's still a little white on that side, but you see how the edges are getting faster. The edges are cooking faster than the middle. That's why you don't want the flame too high. But this is my last one. I'm getting this over with, and that's it. It's too hot to fry. I should come up with recipes that don't require so much cooking, like frying, being over it, or I could just leave it, prepare it really quick, cover it, and then just walk away and come back to it and it's ready. Those are the kind of meals that you want on a hot day. But this is great. It's almost done. Very fast snack. Like I said, this is just a little snack because my son was craving pizza today, so he had some pizza. And yes, Mom, when you do watch the videos, I promise I'll come and make fresh bacalaitos for you, okay? Mom, I love you. Delicious. Okay, and I'm just about done. I think just one more flip should do it. My mom said, I can hear it in my head already, make them, but you're not making any box one. I want the ones that you make by hand. And I'll show you guys another video how I make them fresh. I do have the codfish. By the way, codfish is really expensive. It can cost up to $30 for about a pound or a pound and a half. But you can do a lot of different things with it. Like you can make the ensalada de bacalao, which is the bacalao salad. You can make fried fritters. You can, I don't know, so many options. There you go. See this? I'm not cooking this anymore. Even the inside is cooking. I never saw them look like cups, but they really look delicious. I hope you make this recipe, and I hope you like it. And I'm gonna take this one out because it's already nice and crispy. See that? This is what I was talking about. I've never seen it make like this little gaping part there. That's so strange. Okay, so that's the last of, get down. That's the last of my fritters. So I'm gonna shut my stove off. And like I said, I hope you make this. And this one is a little bit oily, as you can see. Look at the oil, but that's good. It's pulling it off the fritter, but still very crispy. I'll just leave them there because eventually the cardboard will suck it all up. So it'll suck up all the oil. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Look at that beautifulness. So that's it. This is my appetizer dish. I hope you enjoyed watching me make it, and I hope you make it. I hope your family loves it. And if you like the video, please give me a like. And you can always give me a comment. I love comments. I respond to each one. And everyone have a blessed day. Bye. Turn the light. Look at those fritters. So good. Delicious. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.